Hi, this is Christy Matthews with ChristyMatthewsOnline.com. Got a very profound question for you today, and the question is, what is the gift you've been given for the ability to make change? And I'm glancing down here at some notes, so I hope that you don't mind. I don't want to take my attention away from you, but I want to stay on track. So the answer to that question is being adaptable. And let me explain what I mean by that. You see, humans are born adaptive. They're born adaptive more than any other living thing. Let me give you an example. Animals, for instance, are born pre-programmed. They're pre-programmed. Let's take a cow, for instance. A cow is born. A cow knows to walk right away, knows to eat, to drink, basically take care of itself right from the very beginning. Doesn't really need any teaching. A horse is the same way. A dog, same thing. But a human, on the other hand, is when an infant is born, infant can't even hold their head up. They need support. An infant cannot feed itself. An infant cannot roll over, cannot crawl, cannot walk. In fact, if a bottle was laying right next to the infant can't reach over, grab it, and drink it when it's hungry. It is totally reliable on another person to take care of itself, right? Whereas other living species are not that way. But this is what makes humans so special, because we are adaptable. We learn from the things that we see and the things that we hear. And it's not to say that other species don't either. Believe me, they do. But this is much different, and science has proven that from what we're learning and what we see and what things we start to learn how to do actually changes the neuroplasticity in our brain. And it makes us very, very adaptable to our environment. So here's a couple statements that might be motivators. For instance, the greatest gift anyone can give you in life is doubt. Or the single largest profound gift is when somebody doesn't believe in you. Oh my gosh. So we can be sitting around and just getting through life, for instance, and really not have shown much accomplishment in the eyes of others. And so we come across with this idea and say, well, I want to be an online marketer and make $1 million a year. And you might have a family member or loved one say, well, yeah, I guess, but I just, they have doubt in you. You just get the feeling is that they don't believe that you're able to do so because of the behaviors that you've taken up to this point in life. Now, it's not to say that those who have taken opportunities and taken risks and so forth and have developed and cultivated skills and so forth and have failed along the way, but they're getting closer and closer and closer to achieving that goal. I think that whoever might be thinking about having doubt in you or don't believe in you would have a different state of mind. They would just say, well, okay, what are they going to be doing this time, right? So the question is what is it that you really want out of life? So if you really, is it to feel smart? Is it to feel worthy? And if that's the case, to always be feeling good about yourself and being right, then you may not want to make changes in your life if those are the things that are going on right now. However, if what you really want is to reach your goals, you will need to stop worrying about feeling good about yourself. And it's not to say not to feel good about you being a good person. It's about having a little bit of being uncomfortable. Because being uncomfortable, it allows you to go ahead and look at those things that you need to do so that you can grow and get yourself closer to your goal. You see, it's very important to have your goals and your behavior be in congruence with each other. So you have this big goal and you have the behaviors. So let's say your goal is to be the millionaire or six-figure earner, just to make it a little easier, six-figure earner online. But your behavior is you're sitting on the sofa, binge watching Netflix and having popcorn. Now, will this behavior be congruent with getting you to the six-figure mark goal that you have as an online marketer? No, it won't. So we need to stop worrying about what other people think about us. We need to stop worrying about feeling good all the time. We need to work on our behaviors and making sure that they're congruent with our goals. And one of the things that we can do is to take our goal, let's say being an online marketer, a real estate agent, for instance, and reverse engineer our behaviors so that we know exactly the things that we need to study, the things we need to learn so that we can get to our goal. We know that in reverse engineering, sitting on the sofa, binge watching Netflix and eating popcorn is not going to get us to our goal, right? Okay, so we want to keep moving forward. And a good acronym or statement that I've heard over and over and again, and I'm sure you have, is fail forward. Constantly be uncomfortable, but do the things that make you feel good about yourself. I mean, be a good person, right? You don't need to be a jerk all through life and end up when you're having those alone moments with yourself and figuring out how you feel about yourself. You want to feel good, right? Okay. So skills have utility. So the reason to develop this skill is to have the power in what you want. So when you develop those skills, you have more confidence. It's not to have power over others. It's to have power within yourself that you know that you can do this, that you've come this far to do this thing that is getting you to this goal. So you want to keep developing your skills, and one of the ways to do that is through what I like to refer to, what I learned from Ray Higdon. I love how he said this, is to ILT, and that is invest, learn, and teach. The best way to reinforce your skills is to go out and teach them. But you must invest in your skills, invest in yourself first, right? So you need to, in that reverse engineering process, find out what it is that you need to do. Go find that skill, learn it by investing in yourself, learn it, right? The L part, and then teach it. See, when you teach things, you start to master that skill. And it is also a tremendous ego builder. Because once you've got those skills mastered, other people will see the confidence in you and they will actually be asking you for the help, which is exactly what you want from your audience, right? If you're an online marketer and you're going to be selling coaching, products, or whatever the case is, you want your audience coming to you and saying, I want what you have because I love what you talk about. I love what you teach about. You, the real estate agent, I want you because I know that you're looking out for my best interest. I know that you know what you're doing. I know that you know the things that I need to do so that I don't get myself into trouble with this huge purchase and know it's going to be the right purchase rather than the wrong purchase. Okay? And it applies in every walk of life. Okay? And struggle is guaranteed, but it's not, success is not. Okay? There's going to be struggle in everything we do, but success is not guaranteed, and success really is geared to our goal and our behavior. See, success comes in all kinds of levels, and it is also a mindset kind of thing. But you can build something out of a mountain of doubt. Remember what I mentioned before, is that one of the best gifts that we can be given is the gift of doubt. You can build success, and you can build something out of a mountain of doubt, especially when you are dealing with, let's say, a product that might be considered oversaturated, a service that is oversaturated. How do people stand out from the crowd? How do they come out from the mountain of doubt? Well, they've done the things that they need to do. They reverse engineered their goals versus their behavior. They've invested in themselves. They learn the material and they go ahead and they teach. They're meeting the needs of their audience. They're not thinking of themselves. They're serving their audience. And what is it that their audience needs from them? That is really what the goal is. There's always room for a new player. So you want to work towards helping others with your own unique set of skills. And the game that we're all playing here, folks, is not success. It is not money. The game you're playing is brain chemistry. And when you think about can't say the word, adaptivity, think about it, it really is brain chemistry. It's what's working up between here and between the ears, isn't it? It's amazing. So at the end of the day, and here it is, that statement. I really don't like that statement, but here it is at the end of the day. The only thing in life that matters is how you feel when you're by yourself and the things you say to yourself in your mind when no one is around. Think about that. So when you're sitting there thinking and you're by yourself and you've spent all your time on the sofa, binge watching on Netflix, eating popcorn, how are you feeling? Or how do you feel when you've spent your time building something and working towards your goals and serving the audience that so much wants to hear from you and so is waiting for you to arrive? Which one do you want to be? So I hope that you got some value from today's video. If you did, I would love for you to leave a comment down below. And also, if you'd like some more material like this, visit my website at christymatthewsonline.com, and there you'll find dynamic content that changes every day. Content that's very similar to this, thought-provoking content, skill-building content. So I hope that you come and you check it out, and I'll see you next time. And you have a great day. And again, thank you for being here. Take care.